What is up, my aesthetic boys? It's Fresh, back with another video from one of my personal favorite, guaranteed to be demonetized subreddits, r/quityourbs. Let's call some people out, shall we? Your Netflix binge watching makes climate change worse, say experts. The emissions generated by watching 30 minutes of Netflix is the same as driving almost 4 miles. A server hour can cost less than 1 cent, all included. Netflix can probably serve multiple customers at 1 cent per hour. Even if all that cost is energy bills, it's not. There's real estate, capital costs, and markup included. That's approximately 0.1 kilowatt hours. 4 miles at 0.411 kilogram per mile is 1.6 kilograms of CO2. 0.1 kilowatt hour of electricity at 0.4483 kilogram per kilowatt hour is 0.04483 kilograms. So, watching an hour-long Netflix movie emits at least 36 times less CO2 than driving 4 miles. It emits maybe as much CO2 as driving 150 yards or meters. This is complete bullshit. Well, if we run the numbers on this... Oh, well, I guess they already did that. Ooh, a post from r/don'tfundme, a subreddit dedicated to making fun of stupid GoFundMes. Haven't seen one from here in a while. Just stumbled across this. Yeah, guys, please donate because he wants a Lambo. Me. KR 50 million. For those of you not familiar with Swedish krona, 50 million krona is about 5 million US dollars, give or take, maybe a little bit more. I really want to buy a Lamborghini, kinda don't wanna, so please donate. This is your GoFundMe. Quit your bullshit. Oh, wow, yeah, the names do match up. I guess this guy made up a fake GoFundMe to post it on r/don'tfundme and reap the karma. Or, and big brain moment here, the guy who posted this screenshot calling out the OP from r/don'tfundme is actually the mastermind behind the whole thing. He faked the fundraiser, posted it to r/don'tfundme, called himself out from a second account, and then used a third, presumably main account, to then post that interaction on r/quityourbullshit. Diabolical. University of California professor Frank Midlerner gives pro-real meat interests an interesting talking point with the observation that, quote, the ingredients in the 2 leading plant-based meatless burgers are almost identical to those in dog food. The brand's Impossible Burger and Beyond Meat both contain over 20 highly processed ingredients commonly used in pet foods. Flavors and coloring are the only ingredients used in vegetable-based burgers, but not dog food. Yeah, it's water and soy, which are in almost everything. Impossible Burgers are very tasty and good. Do you know what else is in most dog food? Beef, the main ingredient in steak. Oh, damn, is this the 2020 version of that old Subway meme? The one about their bread and the tires and fucking dihydrogen monoxide, that meme? Y'all remember that? Pepperidge Farms remembers. Oh, God, that was an old one. That was bad. I apologize for that one. Single Maya Jama leaves Radio 1 with Tinder's most right-swiped man. Oh, we got some tea over here. Surely there's laws against this? This is pathetic. You photoshopped me leaving my job today at Radio 1 alone with a random person leaving separately? How is that allowed? Oh, it's the Daily Mail. Okay, well, I guess that explains it. 1 star. Did not enjoy the food and were forced to leave a tip. Wouldn't let us go until we paid extra 20% gratuity. We don't take tips. We are a takeaway business. Also, how many restaurants would really do that? They would force you to stay? I don't think they can. They can call the police. Sure, but forcing someone to stay, I don't know about that. Face transformation, 43 pounds down. Hope to motivate anyone struggling out there. Fasting can and will change your life. You can do it if you put your mind to it. Oh, wow. That's a big transformation. Good for her for living a healthier, happier lifestyle. Can everyone please downvote this? This is me. This is my photo. They are using me for upvotes. Well, first of all, whoever was using them for upvotes, that's second of all, to the person who comments saying that's actually me, good on you for finding a happier, healthier lifestyle. Your PayPal is now blocked. Please reconfirm your identity today or your account will be permanently closed. Yeah, nice try. I don't have a PayPal account. Oh, wow. If you're going to scam someone, at least make sure that you're scamming an account that they... Oh, what's this notification? My Roblox account will... Oh, shit. Okay, sorry. I need to take care of something. Mate, fuck the Prime Minister. I've been out fighting these fires for months now. I've seen my mates in pain, the animals, myself in pain. Fuck him. He's doing nothing to help. Well, thank you, random Reddit commenter, for everything you do. Honestly, mate, I don't do this for the pay. I do it to help people as much as I can. Have a good one, mate. Well, a few months ago, you just turned 13 and joined r/teenagers. A few weeks later, your boyfriend had a stroke on his phone. A few more weeks go by and you want to ask your lesbian friend out to prom. You've also just recovered from anorexia. Apparently you've been fighting anorexia for a decade, so you were 3 when you were anorexic. And you've been off meth for a week now. Now you're a firefighter fighting the good fight. Well, thank you for living such an eclectically interesting and blatantly transparently false life. I understand this just fine. I recommend you spend some time in meteorology and climatology classrooms. Well, I do actually, as the professor, that is. Maybe you should take one of my classes. I'll teach you all about the Dust Bowl, fire, vegetation, drought relationships, and how CSIRO predicted increased bushfire risk in Australia due to anthropogenic warming over a decade ago. Now, I will say that unfortunately I can't really fact check either of these fine gentlemen, but the second guy does sound smarter, so I'll go with him. Skater chicks 1970s. Wow, yeah, skating. Decades ago. Old pictures, black and white. Woohoo. Yeah, are we sure? I mean, is that the back end of a Lexus SUV or similar across the street with a modern style antenna at the top? Yeah, just because it's in black and white does not actually make it old school. And if there's any place you're going to get called out for that, it's Reddit. r/cozy places. The last image I have of my grandpa is a cozy one. He passed away after New Year's. Oh, that's sad. Also kind of weird that you want to put that on Reddit, but it is sad, definitely. And cozy. Oh, this is a great pic of him. Yeah, it's my grandpa. OP, in quotations, stole my picture. He's alive and well. Here's the original post. Wow! That's super f***ed up. You're stealing a random picture of someone's grandpa, ironically enough, posted in the same subreddit, right? And saying that he died just to get karma. Boy, did you get karma in droves. Over 16,000 upvotes. I made a coffee table and put a moss garden in it. That's super cool. I'm no expert on moss growing, so I'm not entirely sure how it works, but it does look very fun. I bet it would make a great YouTube video. LOL, stolen off of r/pics. The f*** are you talking about? This is on the front page of r/pics. At least steal with some shame. You want to talk about shame? Tell that to the dude who stole some random person's grandpa picture and said it was his grandpa who died. And for those of you who might not understand the significance of stealing an image from the front page of r/pics of all subreddit, r/pics is over a decade old and has over 23 million subscribers, or members, or whatever the f they're called on Reddit. The point is, it's a lot of people seeing and upvoting a lot of pictures. You can't get away with some stupid-ass stealing shit like this. The pain of delivery is the worst pain there is. Did you know that? The human body can only endure 45 units of pain, but at the time of birth, a woman supports up to 57 units of pain. This equals 20 broken bones all at once. Take awareness, love, and respect the women of love. Only they can endure so much pain. Yeah, this is false. While giving birth can be painful, I should know, I did it twice and once without an epidural, there is no unit to measure pain. This has been a proven myth. You'll also often see the same kind of rumor or myth about 45 units of pain or whatever arbitrary number they choose to pick. Really, 45? Like on a scale of 1 to 45, what's your pain? Anyhow, you'll often see this with a unit known as a Dell unit. That's also not a thing. Pain is subjective. There's no way to directly quantify it like that. People all have different thresholds of pain tolerance, and that's why when you go to the hospital, you pick on the little chart which of the 10 smiley faces best represents how you feel, because it's how whatever level of pain you're experiencing is affecting you, not that that same level could have affected someone else differently. Are you suggesting that man-made climate change is the cause of the Australian wildfires? That's a ridiculous notion. Why on earth would you think this? Wildfires are a completely natural phenomenon. Climate denial is just a term being used to create disregard for an opposing point of view. The science just does not support the mainstream climate change position. Man-made climate change is a scientific issue, and the answers to all the questions are to be found in the science, not in blind faith towards the loudest media voices. It is extremely anti-intellectual to use terms like climate denialism, and the demonization of these people is clearly a faith-based activity akin to witch hunts and blasphemy trials. Do you even have any idea what specifically is being denied? I suggest you try to listen to what these denialists are actually saying to make up your own mind, and stop listening to what other sources tell you the deniers believe. Look, kid, I have a PhD in marine geology and studied paleoclimatology under William F. Rudiman. I have 14 publications on the subject and teach geopolitics and climatology. I have a very good idea what they are denying. There's a strong correlation between religious belief and climate denial. Climate denialism is not an anti-intellectual term. As for your assertion that the fires in Australia are not tied to climate change, here is the data for droughts and temperatures in Australia for the last 100 years, factors in wildfire frequency. I'll let such an intellectual as yourself analyze the data and come to your own conclusions, though I highly doubt you'll do any homework. Now, if you're not familiar with the wiles of William F. Rudiman, well, let's just say he won the Lyell Medal. And if you're not familiar with the Lyell Medal, let's just say it's similar in status to the Murchison Medal. And if you're not familiar with the Murchison Medal, named after none other than the Roderick Murchison, R.I.P., well, I don't f***ing know either, so join the club. Fresh.